Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to set up this template and how to use it, what it is, how it works. And basically it's going to analyze your business by scraping Trustpilot and Sitejabber sentiment using Decodo and Gemini to your Google Sheets. And for those of you who don't know what is Decodo, Decodo is basically an AI-ready proxy and scraping solutions. It is very easy to integrate it with n8n because they have a community node that we can install, and it is also very powerful. And if you are interested with Decodo, you can use my code FAHMI to get 80% discount. So let's get right to it. First, you need to copy the template. You can click the use for free and then copy the template. And then let's go to my n8n. And here we are. The template is already here. And as you can see, we have some explanations on it, what it is, and if you want to sign up for Decodo, how it works, who is it for, and how to set it up. So when you first set it up, if you're new to n8n, there's a higher chance that all of this might have some rat warning logos on it, and you don't have to worry about that. That just means that the credential is not set up, so we need to set that up. And there's a few things that we need to set up. First is the configuration variables. You need to create a spreadsheet and then paste the spreadsheet ID and the sheet ID here. And for the columns of the Google Sheets, you can follow this one: business name, industry field, company summary, overall sentiment, all of those. And then we would also need to set up our Gemini API key because we are using Gemini here. Our Decodo API, also this one use Gemini API key. And then we need to sign in with Google for Google Sheets. So let's do that one by one. Let's do it with first Decodo. For this Decodo is a community node. We need to install it first inside of n8n, and you can do that by going to the settings and then go to community nodes, and then you just need to install this. So just copy this and then click install here, paste it here, and then just install it. Because I already installed it, so I don't need to do that again. But for you, you need to do that. And then after that, we go back to the workflow, and then we click inside it, and we need to add a new credentials. So in here, as you can see, it asks for the basic auth token, and you can get it inside of Decodo. You just need to register, make an account, log in, and then after that you go to their web scraping API, and then in there you should see the basic auth token. You just need to copy this and then bring it back to here, paste it here, and just click save. You don't have to worry about this. And then after that, we need to set up our Gemini. So this two, they use the same API key, so we can just set it up once. So what you can do here, you need to go to create new credentials, and you need to have the API key. And for this, you just need to go to here, the Google AI Studio, and just click this create API key, and then just name it to whatever you want, and then just select the cloud project. If you don't have one, just create or import a new one. And then when you hit create key, it will create the key like this one, and you just need to copy it. So copy API key, and then just bring it here, and then click save, and that's it. And for the Google Sheets, there are two ways of how you would do this. If you're on n8n Cloud, you can just click sign in with Google when you create new credential. If you're not, there are a lot of tutorials on how to set up the Google Cloud projects. You need to set that up, and then you can sign in with Google using the Google Sheets. And that summarizes what we need to do here. So now let's test it out. So let's execute the workflow. And in here, it asks us for the business name or the URL. I'm going to use my business, my agency, which is codecalabs.com, and then just submit it. I'm not sure if there's any review on Sitejabber or Trustpilot, but let's just see what it comes out with. Oh, I forgot to change the spreadsheet ID and sheet ID. So let's do that first. Okay, let's execute it one more time. Let me just pin this one, execute it. Okay, it's using Decodo to scrape the review. Okay, I forgot to set it up here. So we need to set up the business name, industry field, and then here. Let me just do that, and let's re-execute this one. And as you can see, it works. Now if you go here, you can see the review are in here. So you got the business name, industry field, company summary, overall sentiment, and all of this. So yeah, that sums how to use this workflow. Don't forget that you need Decodo to run this workflow. Make sure you use my code FAHMI to get 80% off. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.